What's up, guys, and welcome back to Food Daze. It's another episode of Is It Worth It or Is It a Food Daze? As you can see, I'm in a new kitchen. Me and my wife found a place and I moved out. So this is where you guys are going to be seeing me at least for the next year or so. But we're going to try the Japanese, S&B Golden Curry. I went ahead and pre-cut everything, like the onions. I actually have the potatoes already cut up. I didn't want to bore you guys with me just chopping stuff, and I left it in water. That way I get rid of some of that excess starch. I'm doing it with chicken, carrots. We're gonna add garlic, even though it doesn't call for it, because garlic just makes everything taste better. And yeah, towards the end, I'm gonna actually be using 2 of these boxes because I didn't realize I had a lot of ingredients, so I cut up too much. That was my bad. But towards the end, I'm gonna add apple. So I'm gonna peel and dice up an apple the last 10 to 15 minutes of this, just for a little bit of more authentic flavoring. Because from what I've heard through the grapevine, apple is like an essential in Japanese curry. I don't know, I could be wrong. Hey, comment, tell me on the bottom, let me know what I'm doing right or wrong. But this is my first time ever making it, so I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna follow the instructions on the box as best I can, but like I said, I cut up everything, save you guys some time. I'm gonna voice over this video, try and make it a little bit faster. That way my videos aren't 20 minutes long. So anyway, let's hop to it. So I've never used these aerosol can oils before, but you're gonna start out putting your neutral oil in the pan that you're gonna be cooking in. Gonna cube up some chicken. You can use dark meat, light meat, whichever meat you want to choose. And we're just gonna put a little bit of color on it. I wasn't sure when I was making this how spicy or how many seasonings were in the curry mix, so I did not salt and pepper this. I recommend you do that. I kind of made a mistake. Once you've gotten some color into that chicken, it's not really fully cooked. You're gonna pull it out and put it in a container, and then you're gonna saute your onions. I also made a mistake. I kind of cooked my onions a little too much and put too much fond on them. And then we're gonna cook the potatoes with the onions. Once they're not really translucent, you don't want to be able to see through them. Add your carrots, give everything a mix, and we're just putting a little bit of color. I mean, a little bit of color, like you're not trying to like overcook it. Next, add your aromatic, which is our garlic, and give that one more little mix up after that, and add your chicken in. I guess I didn't mix it up. Oops, my bad. But add your chicken, let all those flavors kind of marry together and get to know each other. And we're just gonna let that simmer for just a little bit. Now, at this point, you'd be asking yourself, hey, what kind of potatoes is he using? Well, that's what I'm using. And don't forget, whenever you're doing potatoes, to scrub them clean if you're using the skin. We're gonna add some cups of water per the recipe on the box, what it says. Again, I made 2 boxes of these, so I maybe went a little overboard. We're gonna skim the scum, take the scum off of the top. I'm not sure how to say that. But either way, you wanna just get all those impurities out of the water. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get as much as you can. So we're gonna cook this for about 15 minutes or so until everything is boiled and cooked all the way through. So go out and take one of your veggies, give it a little bit of tester with a fork, make sure that you puncture it and it's not completely raw. Kind of like that. And if you want, give it a little bit of a taste test. I mean, all it is just boiled vegetables and boiled meat at this point, so it's nothing spectacular. But now we add our curry. And this stuff was really weird looking because it kind of looked like clay, or almost like Hershey's chocolate. And you're just gonna break them up, add them in there one by one, and keep it at a low simmer. You do not want to overcook this stuff. I mean, it can ruin it. As you're adding however many packs you're gonna add to however much product you're using, keep in mind the longer you let it sit and steam out, the more you're going to cook out the water and the sauce is going to get thicker. Me, I liked the way that I had it. It was the perfect texture for me. But if you like it thinner, add more water. If you like it thicker, just let it simmer with the lid off. Don't keep the lid on because that's going to it's going to trap all that moisture. But after about 5 to 10 minutes, it's actually done. I mean, I think total time it took me to cook this was like 35 minutes, which really isn't bad for something that was imported and out of the box. Right towards the end, the last 5 minutes, I chopped up and added a green onion. I don't know what it does. I don't know. Leave a comment saying that I did it right or wrong, but I've seen a lot of Japanese cooks add apple to their curry, and I'm telling you, I don't know what it did to it, but it changed everything for me because I like Indian curry, and this is the first time I've had Japanese curry, and it was, well, you'll have to see at the end. It was just something else. It was definitely something new for me. So, and I got the mild one. They do sell a medium, but I was scared and didn't know how it was going to come out. And I didn't know how hot the hot was. But if you buy the medium or hot, that's at your own risk. So let's plate this bad boy up and give you a review. Well, that was a feat. Let's give her a try. A little bit of rice. Chicken. It's hot. Holy shit. Got a little potato. Oh my god. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. I got a lot of dishes to do, as you can see. So, Golden Curry, S&B, is it worth it, or is it a Food Daze? It's worth it. Buy it. I got mine on Amazon. Like I said, I made too much. If you want it a little bit thicker, just leave it on the stove, cook a little longer, and yeah, you'll get a thicker curry. But for me, give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna now take this, eat it. It's cold outside. This is good comfort food. Then I'll probably take a nap. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, don't get caught in a Food Daze. See ya. Ha, ha.